Have you seen those advent calendars for adults? The ones with wine or cheese or chocolate or beer, all kinds of good stuff. They are fabulous. Being the crafter that I am, I thought it would be fun to make my own this year. So I am sharing with you a 12-day countdown to Christmas that you can make, and we're gonna fill it with these. This is perfect to share a cocktail every night leading up to Christmas. What better way to get in a festive mood? So let's jump in. Let me show you how to make this. All right, the first thing you are going to need are 12 cardboard tubes like this. Keep in mind that these do not all come in the same size. So you want to grab your little liquor bottles and make sure that they fit. So these shorter ones don't quite work. That's okay. We can still use them, but check this out ahead of time. So before you put everything together, you know what sizes you have. So now we're going to cover 10 of these in green paper. And for the shorter tubes, I just cut my paper a little bit longer so that I can make all of these a uniform size. So I am just going to roll and glue 10 pieces of green paper onto the tube, so they're all the same size. Then I am going to make 2 of those with brown paper. Now I need numbers to cover the top so I know what day to pull my bottle out of. I used a 2-inch circle punch and cut out 10 green and 2 brown. Now I'm using white stickers to put the numbers on the outside. You can get these stickers at Dollar Tree. I didn't have the right size on hand, so I just cut them with my Cricut using some white vinyl. This is a place where you could get really creative. You could cut and draw just about anything with your Cricut, or you could hand draw some things on here as well. Now we're going to put the numbers on top of the tubes. Now I want to make this easy to access. So I'm just going to add a little hot glue to a semicircle on the top and then place the circle with the number on top of that. This way you can easily flip up the number and pull the bottle out. You're not ripping and tearing. It just makes the whole process a little bit easier. Now you can do this part now, or you can do this at the end. So there's a couple different ways to do this. You'll see what I mean as we get toward the end of the video. So now we need to assemble this. So I grabbed a piece of cardboard. You want something thick or a piece of foam board to hold everything together. And I'm just covering mine in red paper. Now, before I glue anything down, I'm just gonna dry fit all of this. I wanna form a tree with a trunk, but I want everything spaced out so we can reach each one of those bottles inside the tube. Now this is where you could do it this way, or you could do it a different way. I'm choosing to now put my bottles in through the bottom and then add a little glue and put them back down. You could also glue all the tubes onto the paper, put the bottles in, and then put the circles on top. Whatever works for you, this way was just fine for me. So we're gonna assemble the whole thing. What I love about this is I got to pick the bottles that I want to put in here. So something that me and my husband are really gonna enjoy and want to make cocktails with as we count down to Christmas. Finally, I am adding a wooden gold star to the top. I found it in my craft stash. I thought it'd be a fun thing to use. So let's talk about displaying and using this Christmas countdown calendar. I am using a picture stand. This piece is heavy and I like the idea of having it on an angle a little bit. So when I set it in the stand, it leans back just a little bit. Nothing's gonna fall out. It's not gonna get knocked over. Look how cute this is. This is the perfect way to count down to Christmas and have a little fun. Now, if you want some great cocktail recipes to use with these liquor bottles, check out my other site. It's down in the description below. It's called Simple Sips, and I have a ton of cocktail recipes for you to use. So if you like this and you're ready to make your own, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I am here every week with simple craft videos that inspire you to create at home. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.